the Bears game and the Miami Hurricanes game, where quarterbacks throw an interception, and Williams throws the interception, and I know Chris Collinsworth keeps talking about, where's DJ Moore? What's he doing? Well, Marion's the same way. He didn't turn. Marion was, I guess, in tears.
He broke down. He said, I didn't turn around. I should have turned around sooner and paid attention.
But, okay, the Beck throw is dramatically underthrown.
If he had thrown it further towards the corner, towards the sideline.
Right. It's dramatically underthrown. The only thing Marion can do on that play is to break it up. He's not going to come back and catch it. No. It's not a well thrown ball. You're telling me the Caleb Williams ball to Moore was well thrown? Are you kidding me? He sets up and throws it like, I'm thinking, when he let go of it, I said, he must have somebody open. I'm looking like, the only guy open is Curl. Well, he plays for the Rams. Right? And they're going, oh, more. Stop taking the blame off the guy throwing the ball. The NFL will not criticize quarterbacks.
Nope.
Right? We saw some of the worst quarterback play in the playoffs over the weekend. Now, there's no doubt that the throw Caleb Williams makes to Cole Kmet is an absolutely unbelievable play that shows the great arm strength, athleticism, and everything that gives Caleb Williams the potential
to be a great quarterback.
He is not even remotely close to being a great quarterback. But that play, you're like, holy mackerel. But he shouldn't have been in that position. Why not? Because he has a head coach who has the decision-making of that wall.
Ben Johnson.
What are we doing? This is 2 weeks in a row I've talked about this. I'm not going to sit there and pretend I've watched all these Bear games this season. But I think I may have been with Jason last week talking about this. We just praised Curt Cignetti for going for it on fourth down. Okay. But that's time, score, situation. He's let the game play out to this point.
He knows he needs to. He's at the point where he's like, we need to go for it. If we get it, swings the game dramatically, and it did.
Right. But it's in the fourth quarter. Okay, now it's decision-making time. You build to get to that point. Ben Johnson coaches the game as if this possession is the be-all, end-all possession of the night. Right. Now, I want to say let's give credit where credit's due. The first Bears touchdown is a fourth down play. Right. So credit where credit's due. The first drive they go down the field, I'm like, kick the field goal, get the points. It's a good start. Emphasis on what word in that sentence?
Start.
Yeah. That's a good start.
Should get points on the board.
Right. The other time, the third time they're down there, he goes for it again. I'm thinking, kick the field goal, take the points. Guess what? Now, we're talking about Santos here. Santos is a really good kicker. So you're talking about an 80 to 90% chance he's going to make it. Right? Because he has that track record. We'll say he makes both of them, which he's got an 80 to 90% chance of doing. At the end of regulation, they don't need the touchdown pass from Williams to Kmet to send it to overtime. They're driving to send Santos back on the field to kick a field goal to win the game because they would have been down 17-16. But because of the way he played, and he did the same thing against Green Bay, they overcame him to win the game. They could not overcome him this time. And I'm sick and tired of this, well, this is what we do. This is how we play. Well, guess what, sport? That's not okay. You lost the game for your team the other night, and admit it. You lost the game. You lost your team the game. Because you made poor decisions, right? Because the first three quarters you build to get to a point. Now if you got to make some. That's why what always baffles me is when a team is down 15 points. So you're down 2 possessions. It's not 2 scores. That's one of the big mistakes that I hear announcers make all the time. You're down 2 possessions because a touchdown and a 2-point conversion is a possession. Okay, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion are 2 scores. All right, and they're down 2 scores. They're not down 2 scores. If it's a 15-point game, you're not. You're down 2 possessions. And I know it sounds semantics here, but actually one is correct and the other one is incorrect.
Right? You're right.
Okay? Now, you're down 15. Mm-hmm. And James did this in the Big Ten championship game, and I was like, yeah, okay. I don't buy it. Mm-hmm. You need to go for 2 now. To do what? To do what? I'm always about risk reward. Mm-hmm. So if I'm down 15, and it was 2 possessions when the drive started, mm-hmm. What if I miss the 2-point conversion? Mm-hmm. I'm still down 2 possessions.
Like, I get the going for 2 in the situation where it's happened a lot, where you go up, you score a touchdown, then you're up 5, and you're like, if I can get the 2, it's worth it because all of a sudden, that's make it a touchdown.
Kyle Shanahan did that in, what was the playoff game the week before.
Yeah.
Okay? And I'm like, he'll go for 2 here to make it
7.
To make it 6.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
To go, they're up 4.
Yeah.
Like, he'll go for 2. He kicked the extra point. I'm looking around like, what the heck did he do that for? Mm-hmm. Okay, I mean, there is a risk there. You can run it back for 2 points the other way, and it's a 2-point game. Yeah. So, I mean, I know there's risk, but this is where you got to trust your veteran quarterback who's quarterbacked in a Super Bowl, right? And I didn't understand why he didn't go for 2 there. But I'm down 15. I want the extra point. That way I know I have a possession and all my decision making is done.
Yeah.
Okay? I already have, okay? When the defense is out there, I've already talked to my offense about how we want to do this, and I've already talked to my coordinator about, okay, make sure you've got our 3 best options on 2-point plays. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're done. Okay? I'm trying to get to overtime. This is what we're going to do. Instead, analytics says, no, you go for it now. And I hear people justifying this over and over again. Did you take math? Okay? Did you? Okay? Because if you miss, again, what happens if you miss? You are now in the exact same spot you were before you started the drive. Mm-hmm. You're in the same spot. You're down 2 possessions. And I have people arguing with me, maybe students in class, oh, no. I'm not going. I go, you guys haven't watched a lot of football, have you? Mm-hmm. Okay, there's a lot of math involved.
If you could make it a 1-possession game at any time you do it.
Okay, I get a chance to make it 1 possession because I'm looking at the clock. Mm-hmm. Do I have enough time for 2 possessions?
Mm-hmm. No.
Okay? You've got to look at that. I mean, these are all the things you bring into play that you think about. And I swear these guys don't think of it. They've got the card. The card says, I don't care what the card says. I've got a clock. I've got math. This is what I do. I'm watching this guy go for it on 4th down in the first half, and he's keeping points off the board. Mm-hmm. Now, I know that we're going to go with the dinosaur part here. This is the dinosaur part. Mm. Who the hell is Lombardi? Okay. Well, all he did was run the ball, and they didn't throw the ball that much, and it was a completely different game back then. Yeah, you're right. People actually threw the ball downfield instead of throwing it horizontally. Mm-hmm. And he lost 1 playoff game in his career, and it was the 1960 NFL championship game, his first ever playoff game. He was always East versus West. Yeah. All right. They play at Franklin Field in Philadelphia, and the Eagles won the game. Buck Shaw was the coach, Norm Van Brocklin, Chuck Bednarik played both ways that game. And the Packers ended the game at the 9-yard line. And Lombardi had gone for it early in the game. And he said, that's on me. He says, the next time, he says, no matter what you do, he says, early in the game, you take the points. Mm-hmm. He said, it's a lesson I will never forget. And he, by the way, won 9 straight postseason games, and by the way, won 5 championships and the first 2 Super Bowls. Mm-hmm. Right? I mean, that's what
situational football.
But again, the first 3 quarters are to build to get yourself to the 4th quarter. Now, there are 3 times you can put a game away. And one of them happens to be the first half.
Which, as we saw in college football, Indiana did the first 2 rounds of the playoffs they played in, which they just put the game away to the point where there was no hope.
I know we're going to have a lot of snow this weekend, but it was like watching an avalanche. And so you can win games in the first half. There's no getting around it. You can win games at the end of the game the way UCLA did with Purdue last night. Or there's that middle part right around the end of a third quarter, start of a fourth quarter, where you can you can get a cushion and you can win the game there too. It's usually about 3 different spots in the game where you can win the game. Curt Cignetti picked the right spot in the game to go for it on 4th down. And if you don't make it, you're still giving them 90 yards to do it. But it ended up not just getting a first down, but it paid off in getting them a touchdown because Mendoza well blocked and made a great play. When I sit back and I watch the Bears-Rams game, right, after watching him do what he did the week before, and he's doing it again, I'm sitting there going, why am I watching this? And Williams throws 3 interceptions. Stafford doesn't play well at all.
No.
Okay.
258.
Except for one spot. Guess what Matthew Stafford didn't do? He didn't turn the ball over. Nope. The only quarterback that played well this weekend was Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
He's the only one. Thanks for listening to Sports Talk with Steve Jones. Catch the latest from me on the 7 Mountain Sports YouTube page. Find clips of the show on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook by searching up 7 Mountain Sports.